So hi, we are here with Miko Nakiri from the Backup Exec PM team to talk about Backup Exec and an ever popular topic, the cloud.
The cloud.
The cloud. Take it away, Miko.
Thank you, Bill. So I'm here to talk about Backup Exec 15, the latest version of our Backup Exec solution, and the cloud, how we operate in the cloud and with the cloud. So there's multiple aspects with Backup Exec on how we actually integrate with the cloud, on what kind of cloud options you can use. And I'm just going to go through the most popular ones here and mention all of them in this presentation. So we have, first of all, options of backing up into the cloud, into public cloud. So that's probably the most popular option right now. Customers are looking for alternatives to tape offsite. And again, our solutions or integration options like the Amazon Storage Gateway and the Amazon Storage Gateway VTL, the Quantum Q Cloud, and also the SteelStore appliances provide different methods of backing up information to Amazon's S3 and Glacier storage, as well as Microsoft Azure storage and Quantum's own Q Cloud storage. So I'll go a little bit deeper on how the integration works on Amazon side. You can see that we have Quantum SteelStore and Amazon here, but I'm going to focus just on Amazon in this presentation. So we have the Backup Exec server here in the middle, and what we need to do for the Amazon Storage Gateway and Storage Gateway VTL is basically we need to deploy a virtual appliance of the Amazon Storage Gateway, and that can be run on a VMware or Hyper-V hypervisor, or it can also be run on EC2, so as a cloud instance in Amazon's own cloud. So what we, in this example, we have an on-premise Backup Exec running on-premise, and we have a hypervisor that has the Amazon Storage Gateway virtual appliance on top of that hypervisor. So what happens basically here is when we do a backup, and I'm using the example of the VTL, so you have different modes how you can configure that, but I'm using the method of integration for VTL here because that's, again, the most relevant to the Backup Exec customers because of the user experience being exactly the same as backing up to tape. So what we do here is we deploy the Amazon virtual appliance, we connect it through iSCSI to Backup Exec server, and after that it looks like a regular VTL to Backup Exec. We can start backing up information to the virtual appliance, and first of all, depending on how much storage you configure for that virtual appliance, we can keep a lot of that information backed up locally here. It's going to start transmitting that information to the virtual table library powered by Amazon S3 storage over time there, but you have the most recent information available locally as well, depending on how you configure the storage. You can also, from the Backup Exec UI, move your long-term archives away from the VTL into the virtual tape shelf, which is powered by Glacier on Amazon side. So you get the best of both worlds, the short-term, long-term storage in the public cloud using that. We also have the option of running Backup Exec with private cloud. So we have a private cloud services option with Backup Exec, which means that you just need to deploy a VPN, and you can have a tunnel to your secondary Backup Exec server, and you can basically use optimized duplication on dedupe form, move data from one location to another location in your private cloud. So it's just an easy way of leveraging private cloud services as well, if you rather want to use private cloud than public cloud. So the last item I'm going to go through is basically our Backup Exec running in Amazon EC2. So you can also run Backup Exec in EC2 cloud in Amazon. And really the main purposes are that you can back up in EC2, but you can also disaster recovery and restore in the Amazon cloud instead of bringing everything back on premise. So depending on your bandwidth, you can back up to the cloud, you can back up to public cloud, private cloud, and you can back up also in the cloud and restore in the cloud or back to the on-premise. So that's a bit complex, but that's everything basically on a nutshell what you can do with Backup Exec 15 today in the cloud.
That was great, Miko. So private cloud, check. Public cloud, check. Multiple options there. So good cloud story. So great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.